for the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. The series is all tied at 1 apiece. We're ready for Game 3. Who will win the upper hand tonight? Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Looking at the starting five for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
You take a look at the Bucks. They're showing just how determined they are to get to the NBA Finals.
And they've really gotten the job done so far. You just want to steal one of those first 2 games on the road. Now the goal is to come out strong tonight and take control of this series.
It's Lillard with the drive. Up and in on the layup.
Well, the ability to knife inside and convert, Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
White with it. Pass to Brown. White against Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White, the pass to Porzingis. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Holiday against Lillard. Kuzma, the pass to Lillard. Let's go with a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Lillard into the lane. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The shot by Lillard, no good.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Brown scanning the floor. There's Tatum with the 3. Again, the miss by Boston. The Bucks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Prince finds Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard. Kuzma down low. Tatum's there. Here's Lillard. Good work there as it goes.
Defense pulls out every stop imaginable, but with Lillard, he just simply beats it.
Outside, Brown on the wing, Holiday. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Milwaukee making some changes. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Porter Jr. comes in for Prince. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Damian Lillard. Back to Brown to end the drought. Connects from downtown.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Al Horford. First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
An open look for Porter, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Here's Pritchard. And the bucket is good. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Now here's Porter. The D's right on him. Trent finds Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Brown passes to Cornette. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Picked his pocket. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front, up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the floor for Boston, it's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser. The 3-ball. And he buries his first look.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Porter finds Lillard. And here's Lopez. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Al Horford.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Just 5 on the clock. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Portis. Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
Coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Lillard. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Ooh, poked away. Portis with the steal. Prince finds Lillard. Here's Portis. It's Prince on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lillard. Oh, how about the body control by Lillard?
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Boston trailing. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Going inside, Lillard for 2.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
It's a completely new group for the Bucks, and Boston with some changes. On defense, the Bucks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Antetokounmpo against White. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
I must say the defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis just unstoppable down low.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Brown against Kuzma. Brown inside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Trent. Takes the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Brown for 3. Again, Brown missing. And stolen by Brown. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That, I sort of like it. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Green, then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Sims in at the center position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Tatum from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Prince is checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Green.
Substitution to your Bucks.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Antetokounmpo inside. Pounded by Tatum. Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Lillard with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Lillard into the lane. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Lillard passes to Prince. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Oh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Holiday. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Pass to Brown. Over Prince. Brown, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Lillard finds Porter. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Nice move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
2 minutes to review the play.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Sims. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Kuzma's checked in for Prince. And it's Trent in for Damian Lillard. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Lopez. Porter in the post, and that one drops. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Capping off the drive through the bump, Porter Jr. holding steady.
Here's Brown. Oh, look at Brown banging inside.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Tatum from long range. And Tatum drills the three.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
Porter hits them both. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Brown against Porter. Hauser passes to Cornette. And he converts the layup.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. And Green is subbed in for Porter Jr. Milwaukee leading by 8.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now Trent. Horford pulls it in. That'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of of this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornette. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Davison in at the 2-guard spot. Crawford against Antetokounmpo. Tatum from long range gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Pritchard. Out to Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum, a screen on Lillard. Here's Pritchard. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard deciding where to go with it. That one goes. Count it.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Tatum passes to White. Outside Holiday. Porzingis against Lopez. Pass to Tatum. The 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee leading by 12. Lillard passes to Kuzma. Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. Over Tatum. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Well, White right there showing you he's opportunistic on offense. Saw the lane open up and exploded right through it.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Offensive rebound. Pass to Prince. There's the 3. The shot no good. Celtics trail by 10. Porzingis with it. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Kuzma. Antetokounmpo with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo, pass to Lillard. Brown with some nice D. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Over Lillard. The 15-footer is good.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Lillard against Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Brown. Porzingis grabs the board. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee shooting it well, around 55% for the game. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Holiday against Lillard. Can't get it to go. Shooting 7 for 13 from the field now. Fires the 3. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I tell you, boy, he comes up big at the right time. I love his demeanor, though. His disposition says all business, and I'm ready for whatever is needed.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Lillard. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Jackson comes in for Kuzma. Rollins, he's checked in for Prince. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Trent. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Green's checked in for the Bucks.
You know, the quickness, the instincts, the aggression, Lillard capable of really taking over almost any time he wants to.
Here's Tatum. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. Takes a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Green. So we see the Bucks get the win here. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first two games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now, as long as they don't lose their focus.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.